February 2nd, 2017. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only animal rights. Another one bites the dust. Hey, what's this on the boot? Playing a game there, eh? And we rage against the machine. All this and more on this week's edition of Leisure Time Games Presents. Hi everyone, I'm the Ken and welcome to this week's edition of Leisure Time Games Presents, the weekly update, where we go over things happening soon here at Leisure Time Games and we discuss the merits of rights for your imaginary friends. Which leads us to our top story, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Before I get started, I just want you all to know this wasn't even a topic until it came floating up on my social feed like a fart in a bathtub. Games Workshop, the makers of the game Warhammer 40,000, have been sent an open letter by the group PETA requesting that they no longer depict their figures wearing fur. Now, never mind that this is a game that uses plastic toy soldiers depicting the imaginary slaughter of thousands upon thousands of imaginary people. We have to get our hackles up, yes, that's a fur reference, because these imaginary animals are having their imaginary hides connected to imaginary characters as they go into an imaginary war in an imaginary universe with an imaginary enemy. And this doesn't even get into the lore of where these imaginary animals come from. There are no wolves on Fenris, you know. Ever heard of Soylent Green? Oh, but wearing fur is wrong, right? Anyway, congratulations, PETA. You've caught the attention of the nerds. I don't think you have any idea what's in store for you. Think Anonymous, only they want you to know who they are, because they want you to know every little detail, every little idiosyncrasy, every little thing they can tell you about their hobby, regardless of whether you wanted to listen to it or not. And as you lay there with your ears bleeding and your head swelling with useless information, and you are internally screaming inside your head, "Stop!" Just remember, you did this to yourself. Kudos, PETA. Kudos. If you'd like to read the whole letter, there will be a link in the description section below. Try to be kind in their comment section, would you? On to Luck and Logic. Ah, Luck and Logic, we barely knew thee. Well, it seems Luck and Logic, a trading card game by Bushyroad, has gone the way of the dodo. Sorry, PETA. The announcement of this game's cancellation came just weeks before a major tournament push at local game stores called Paradox Day. This event will still be happening here at Leisure Time Games this Friday, February 3rd, and probably nowhere else. C'est la vie. Next, Grand Prix Trial, Vancouver. Break out your lumberjack kit. Add the word A to your lexicon, and be prepared to be pummeled to death with some of the most polite, apologetic banter you've ever heard. This Saturday, February 4th, Leisure Time Games will be hosting a Grand Prix trial for the Grand Prix Vancouver. That's in Canada, for those of you who didn't get any of those vague references earlier. The winner of this event will receive a first and second round bye at Grand Prix Vancouver, as well as other fabulous prizes. This will be a modern format tournament with an entry fee of $15. The rule enforcement level will be regular, and round 1 begins at noon. On to the Yugioh Sneak Peek weekend. This Saturday and Sunday, February 4th and 5th, Leisure Time Games will be hosting a sneak peek weekend for the latest Yu-Gi-Oh set, Raging Tempest. Come on in anytime between the hours of 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. on either or both days and get your hands on this set before anyone else can. For your $20 entry fee, you'll receive 5 Raging Tempest boosters, a promo card no one really likes, and a set checklist no one really wants. Once you've put a deck together, play a few people, come let me know what you thought which cards were garbage and which ones you thought were okay, I guess. And I'll put your name in for a drawing at a chance to win a Raging Tempest Sneak Peek Weekend playmat. On to this week's mailbag. Fenrisian Grey Knight writes, Achievement unlocked! Purge the heretics! Man, the timing of that couldn't have been any better. Fenrisian, have you met PETA? Anyway, way to use exclamation points there, Fenrisian. You know, isn't it too bad the Emperor admires that other chapter more? What are they called again? Dark Angels, is it? For those of you who don't play 40K, I just insulted the army of Fenrisian's namesake. Let the flame war in the comments section begin! And finally, this week's achievement unlock. Double Jeopardy. To unlock this week's achievement, click the subscribe button if you haven't already, then click the bell icon to turn on notifications. So that's it for this week's episode. If you'd like any more information about the events or the topics we've discussed in this video, there'll be links in the description section below. If you ever happen to be headed to, or through the Santa Maria, California area, stop on by and say hi. You can find a schedule of our events and directions to our shop on the website leisureTimeGames.com. If you happen to have any comments, questions, or ideas you'd like to share, please leave those in the comments section. If you liked today's video, click the like button. If you'd like to be notified the next time you're on YouTube that a new video has been uploaded, click the subscribe button. And if you would be so kind, please share. Tune in next week when we shove Aether Revolt into your face again. We continue pushing on the Winter Games Day agenda, and we discuss why it's okay to wear white after Labor Day. See you then. Peace. Feeling good, feeling fine. Saturday night. The hotel detective, he was out of sight.